Good morning, join me on my first full day here in Vancouver, Canada. Now, there are a few things you will want to do when you first come to Canada and Vancouver on a work and holiday visa. Number one is you want to go and get your SIN, which is your social insurance number. This will mean that once you get that, you're able to work and earn money and live legally in Canada. So get your social insurance number. It basically acts like a national insurance number back home in the UK. Then, once you get that, you will be able to open a bank account, and you want to go and open a bank account, compare some plans online and see which ones work best. And then after the bank account, what you'll want to do is get a phone plan. You don't have to get that right away, but I've decided to do that today. So that is what I'm going to do in that order. So I'm just on my way to get my social insurance number so that I can legally work in Canada. Well, it took me just over 3 hours, but I finally got my social insurance number. So now I can successfully and legally work and apply for a bank account. That's the next step. Bank account done. I opened with CIBC because it was free for a year. Now I'm off to get a phone plan. I got my phone data plan done. I think I was ripped off. Basically, data in Canada is awful, but we'll see how I can live with it. That's not in the contract, so I can cancel anytime, but done. I'm on the way back to my apartment now. It is 5 p.m. It took me near enough 3.5 hours to get my social insurance number. Then I found the bank, CIBC, because it was free for a year. Newcomers account. Did that, got my phone deal. Now I'm going to go back to the apartment and then do a shop because I have no food, no essentials. And then I will feel like a proper Canadian citizen. Well, here it is. My first shopping, which came to $66.38. Oh my gosh. I missed a car. Oh my gosh, this is hard to carry. And it's only across the street, I can't believe it. There we go, my first supermarket shop is done. And I didn't buy loads, only because the trolleys are tiny, they're like that big. And then I realized at the end that there was another one underneath, so they were actually quite big. But I just bought little things. I bought, God, I'm sweating. I bought a pizza and, some pasta, which was 99 cents, so that's quite cheap. And I bought, just other essentials like shampoos, conditioners, toothpaste, etc., etc. Some snacks, and it came to $111 with a paper bag which split, as I was walking the short walk from the store to the apartment, I freaked out that it was all going to fall apart, but no, it split, but it was okay, we were fine. So $111, which in British money is £66, I believe, which sounds cheap when you put it that way, sounds affordable, but as soon as you're on Canadian wage and then spending that much on a shop like that, that's quite pricey for essentials, in my opinion anyway. So we'll see how it works out, but that's the thing. You read online that Vancouver is very expensive, and yeah, so far it seems expensive, but you know, we live, we learn, and when my partner comes here, it'll be fine. We'll be able to afford it. Now I just need to work out how to use this oven. You know, in the 5 years I lived at my house back in the UK, I didn't have a stove or an oven or anything like that. So onwards and upwards, we're in Vancouver with a stove and oven. Gosh, it's like I'm the queen. So when you first arrive in Canada, you will be given your work and holiday visa, and that will go through immigration. For me, that was about a 3.5 hour wait after going through the arrivals in the airport. Depending on when you come, it might be quicker, maybe longer, who knows. Today, my first full day here, the first thing I did is I went to a Service Canada place, and that is where you will be granted your SIN, or your social insurance number. And your social insurance number is basically what registers you and makes sure that you are legally allowed to work in Canada and that you can start earning. And you will give your SIN to your banks or to your place of work. I was able to then go to a bank and open a bank account. So the bank account I chose was CIBC, purely because I did some research on moving to Canada, the website Moving to Canada, and in that research that I did, it told me that CIBC allows 1 year free, no fees when you open an account, no fees when you just have that account. So I decided to go with that for my first year here in Canada, here in Vancouver. And then once I did that, I went and set up a phone plan. Now, this isn't essential, but you should do it. Depending on your circumstances, you may decide to stay with your UK phone plan or your other phone plan, but you should have a Canadian number, especially if you haven't got a job and you need to start applying for jobs. So I went, and basically the phone plans in Canada are crazy. They are, I mean, for data, it is ridiculous. In the UK, we are spoiled. You know, I had an unlimited phone plan for about 30 quid a month. Here, if you want unlimited, you're looking at around about $80, and then you've got a join-in fee, and then you've got other fees as well. So it's very expensive. I probably got ripped off. But I decided to go with a provider that allowed me to have unlimited data, and unlimited is in air quotes because it's not unlimited, it's just a lot of data, a lot more than you would get if you went with a normal plan. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. The good thing is it's not contract based, so you can cancel any time, so they say, so we'll see if that is actually true. But yeah, I've done that. I wasn't going to unpack in this apartment. I just thought, well, if I'm only here 2 months, there's no point in unpacking everything. But on the advice of my sister, she said to unpack to make it feel more homely. So join me as I unpack here in this apartment and make it feel more homely. Before I left, I got given this as a gift from my friend Nicole there, and Nathan as well. And so this was taken in Aberystwyth when we went away for a friendship holiday. So this is a nice reminder, because there are photos back at home that we will ship over, but I decided to bring this with me so I could, you know, look at it and remember them. Nathan, Nicole, you are proudly on display in this little Vancouver apartment. Oh my god, guys, Nicole gave me this as well, but I need a frame, so Nicole, that will go up soon. I promise. Moving on. That's one case unpacked, now on to the other one. Well, I've actually run out of coat hangers now. I found more coat hangers. My wardrobe space is here. You can see just there my little crystal collection. I bought some crystals from home so I could put them on my bedside table. But yes, here it all is. My clothes are hung up. I put one thing there. My shoes are all along here, including my nice world shoes that I've got, Save the Planet, etc. political statements here in Vancouver, by the way. My optimistic running shoes for the gym, and also one drawer dedicated to the gym. In here, I'm going to put some books along this bookshelf, just so the people outside think I'm well read, you know? There we have it. In this little office space, I have put my books on the shelves, and that is not even half of it. There are so many books still at home that I'm hoping to ship over. I thought I bought loads of books, and I'm looking at that and it's pitiful. It is pitiful. There is barely any books there. James, if you're watching from home, there's actually no more room for your stuff, so before I left, it was very emotional saying goodbye to my friends and my family. And my sister actually gave me a gift, and she told me not to open it until I got to Canada. Well, I'm here. It's almost the end of my first full day, and I've had chance now that I've unpacked and done all of my social insurance numbers, etc, etc, and I've opened that present to see a bunch of letters from family and friends, which is really, like, I almost welled up when I opened it, because, you know, there's things here from best friends, my sister's partner, you know, friends I've had since nursery, Laura, you know, there's just so many letters here from people. So, don't know which one to read first, but I think I'm going to open a can of worms when I do start reading them. That was nice. That was really nice. Becky, if you're watching, thanks so much for this. Such a simple but kind and really nice idea. I'm sure that as time goes on, I will probably think about home. There will be times here in Canada where I might feel like I've made a mistake or things have gone wrong. I mean, hopefully that's not the case, but if ever that does happen, if ever I miss home, if ever I miss seeing people, you know, inevitably I'll see people together back home and wish I was there. So this will really help for that. So everyone who took the time to write a letter to me, I really appreciate it. I think it's worth mentioning that when you move to Canada on an IEC visa, or just move to Canada in general, you know, you are gonna miss home. You're gonna miss the friends you've made. You know, like me, I'm 27. 27 years of my life has been back home in Wales. I've had enough time to make a lot of memories and make a lot of friends. And so that's hard to leave behind, and it was devastating on those 2 days to leave people. I will miss people, and I will be messaging you all the time. And if you're watching this, great, because this is another way we can keep in touch. And when we meet again, you will not have awkward conversation with me, because you will have watched my videos, obviously, and you will know every little bit about my life. Day 1. I'm not allowing myself to get upset. I'm in a new place. I am ready to explore the place. I've done what I needed to do. So I guess now the adventure really does begin. Oh my god, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Ugh, it's gonna be so boring. Finally, I've unpacked to make this apartment feel more like home, because tomorrow will be my first proper day here where I don't have to worry about all the official documentations and things that I need to get done. And I've done my grocery shopping, which was 111 Canadian dollars. Expensive, but in UK money that's £66, but soon I'll be earning Canadian dollars. So yeah, we'll see how this all pans out and what money is like here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate that. And I hope you enjoyed my first day here in Vancouver. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos that I put out. I hope you follow it, and I hope you subscribe. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.